Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another celebrity psychic reading. Did y'all see Black Panther? If you are of the melanin community and you did not see Black Panther, I don't know what you're waiting for. Now, to your excuse, maybe you're waiting for the crowds to dim down because you're antisocial like myself, but I was dragged down to my ankles. I was dragged to go see that movie because I was telling my dad, nope, I'm not going to watch that movie until the hype calms down. But I'm glad that I let my parents drag me to the theaters because, oh my goodness, I enjoyed every minute of that movie. It made me so proud to be Black. It made me so proud to be Haitian. It made me so proud to know that somewhere down the line my family came from Africa. It made me just happy just to see, Black culture represented so beautifully. The movie was just so good. I have absolutely no complaints. Whoever's complaining about it, they're a hater and they're just mad. But for the most part, I truly enjoyed that movie. If you guys have not seen Black Panther, please go out and support a Black movie. Don't be going to your bootleg man and buying a bootleg DVD. Don't do that. Don't be that fucking person. Go to the fucking movie and support a all Black cast. Go see the fucking movie. You need to go support it. It's amazing. You will not regret it. You will not feel bad that you supported it. It was just amazing. So I'm done gushing about that movie. I can't stress enough how great that movie was. I really love the music. I love the colors, the story, and how the villain wasn't even that much of a villain. You guys just got to see the movie if you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, like this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel, be subscribed to this channel. I do celebrity psychic readings and I do manifestation videos, and I also do astrology chart readings as well, and I teach astrology as well. I'm going to start doing that. So y'all need to go see that movie. His name is, we're doing the reading on Chadwick Boseman. I hope I'm saying his name correctly, so please do not murder me in the comments that I said his name wrong. But that's who we're doing a reading on. I've been requested many times to do this reading, and I'm happy that I'm finally getting around to it. I wanted to do it a little bit after the movie was done and when everybody saw it, just so people can kind of just get a glimpse of who he is. We're just going to do a general reading on his personality, okay? Just what's to come for him and what's to expect for him in the next 6 months to a year of 2018. Really excited to look into him. I think he's hot. I think Michael B. Jordan is hot, and I'll probably do a reading on him too. But everybody's talking about Michael B. Jordan, and he's cute and whatever. But I like Chad Boswick. I like chocolate, so I like my coffee with no milk, if you know what I'm saying. So without further ado, let's begin. I pulled out 4 cards just to see what's going on. I didn't look at it, and I'm just going to flip them right now. This is my energy deck. Pushing this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just what's going on around him right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And guys, I don't have a specific style on how I look at cards. I kind of just do my own thing. I don't really follow a whole bunch of rules unless I completely want to. And I feel like my readings are a little bit more accurate and straight to the point when I do it that way, okay? So I'm just going to take a couple deep breaths, and I sprayed some Florida water. I keep it in a little spray bottle. Sprayed it around to bless the space because Okay, so vibration's coming very strong and the reading's coming to me very clear. And I'm definitely seeing that Chad definitely came from humble beginnings. Nothing was ever really given to him. Nothing was ever really easy for him. He worked for everything. I'm not seeing that he had his debut until a few years back. So it's telling me that he had moments where he faced homelessness. He had moments where he didn't eat for a couple days. He had moments where he had to, put things aside to make his dreams come true. So he's definitely one of those actors that went through a lot to be where he is today. So he's not one of those people that's not humble. He's extremely humble. He never forgets where he comes from, and he's very deeply rooted to his roots. I'm also saying that he comes from a very religious family as well. But coming from a religious family, the reading's telling me it gave him a lot of pressure growing up to do the right thing. I see that he always struggled to do right because he was always surrounded by people that were doing wrong. The first card that came out is the anxiety card, blessing and abundance card in reverse, envy, and the victory card in reverse. So he went through a lot of times where he lost. He went through a lot of times where money was not given to him or he wasn't being compensated for his value and for his work. So it's just saying his growing pains. Spirit is just telling me that he is someone that is an extreme hard worker. Now, amazingly enough, in the reading, the Wheel of Fortune came out. So we're already seeing that he's getting everything that he's ever wanted, but there is a sadness around him, guys. There is a lonely atmosphere around him. I don't think he's with someone. I don't think he's dating someone, and I think he craves love, and he wants to be with someone. And the Spirit's also telling me that he had to put his love life on hold to make sure that his career is what it is. So it's almost like he made a choice. He made a choice to choose to be an actor. And in return, he's kind of alone and he's hurt because we have Nine of Swords that's right here, feeling defeat, depression, all of those things. Now, the next card that came out, financial and material changes. So this means that he's going to fall into a whole bunch of money. So yes, he's fine financially. He's going to receive a lot of success. He's going to be doing more interviews about Black Panther, and he is a part of the Marvel franchise. We all know that, so we're going to see him a lot more as Black Panther, and this is going to open doors for him to do other acting roles. So I'm really excited for him career-wise, but it's his personal life and his love life that I'm very, very sad for. The last card I pulled out, suffering in silence. So this is a man that's actually very, very sensitive. He doesn't really portray it a lot, but he's very sensitive, and he hasn't found anyone that understands every level of him. Okay, he's actually a very, very sweet guy, and he has a lot of wisdom, and Spirit's telling me that he talks in riddles as well. So it's telling me that he wants love, but he hasn't been able to find it. So I am getting a sense that he is a hopeless romantic in every sense of the word. So I didn't think his love life and his emotions would come up in this reading so heavy, but he is one of those people that craves affection, that craves love, that wants to be, he wants to have that. And unfortunately, he doesn't have that because of what he's doing. So I'm going to pull out some cards just to what happened in his love life for it to be where it is. Okay. What happened in his love life for it to be what it is? So I'm definitely seeing that he was dating, but it just never seems to go right. Believe it or not, he's not meant to find true happiness until after the age of 40 to 45. And I believe he's 40 now. So this is going to be the time frame where he's going to find what he's looking for. The next thing that I'm pulling out is, again, he made a lot of sacrifices in the sake of his career to be what it was. And now he kind of feels guilty because he had a choice to actually be a family man and be with someone that he loves, but he chose his acting career to be in the front and center. So he is kind of regretting that. There are women that are throwing themselves at him, and he's enjoying that. I'm seeing that, but I'm not picking up on a player, overly sexual vibe like I normally pick up on when I do rappers. So I am picking up on that. I'm not really seeing that he's close with his family. There's a disconnect when it comes to his family. There's a disconnect when it comes to the people that he's related to. It's almost, I'm getting a vibe that these people kind of always ask for something. They always seem to need something. They always seem to want something. Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Justice card, and the Chariot card came out. I don't think he has a very good relationship with people in his family, and he's been keeping his distance to stay away from it. Queen of Swords is coming out. This is looking like to be the mother being very religious and also very opinionated as well. So guys, he's lonely. I did not expect to pick up on that in this reading. He's extremely lonely. He is definitely a workaholic, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because he doesn't have the time to actually look for a good woman, a good partner, but it's a good thing because he's reaching the accolades he wants to reach. So, I think his issue is he's not really specific on exactly what he asked God for. It's almost like he prayed for this fame and to be who he is, but he didn't necessarily say, I also want to be someone who has a family or someone who is in a good relationship. It's almost like he didn't really take that into consideration when he was praying for this to happen, because now it did. And now that he reached all the success, he is lonely, and he does kind of hear everything because it can be so quiet when you're alone. So I'm definitely picking up on that. Now, will he ever find love? Or if he's with someone right now, will they ever get married? Because he doesn't really talk about his love life like that. He keeps that relatively private. And that's simply because, he's a private person. So I want to see You know, will he actually find love? Will he find love? Will he find love? Will he find love? That's my last question for him. Because he's going to continue to reach up. He's going to continue to get success. I see no scandals, no craziness. He's not going to break the internet with something he said about colorism or anything like that. He's not a revolutionary. He's someone that simply wants to get casted. He wants to get roles. He wants to get roles. He wants to do right by his career, and that is that. He's kind of like a Denzel Washington in a sense. He does his job and he goes home. He's not really into keeping up with what's going on and what's trending. So, will he find love? Will he find love? Will it be honest? Yes. Spirit is saying yes, he will find love. Yes. He'll find love, guys. We have Knight of Wands, we have Three of Wands, we have the Hierophant, we have the Empress, Judgment, you know, Judgment, Seven of Wands, the World, Wheel of Fortune, and King of Swords. So this is all indicating that yes, he will find love. You know, he's going to end up with someone, and this person that's going to end up in his life is going to have high expectations on what this person wants to see, how this person wants to be treated. So, you know, this is overall, this is not a bad reading. It's not a negative reading. It's not a terrible reading. He's just lonely. He's alone, you know, kind of like the same energy like Chris Brown. Like, he's alone because Chris Brown has that lonely energy about him as well. He is alone. So that is the best way to put it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, because I do sense a loneliness around him, but I wish him all of the best. Congratulations on Black Panther and all of its success. It made over $215 million the first week, and the first weekend, excuse me, and that is crazy, and it's still probably going to be #1 for a couple weeks. So I'm really happy that an all black cast, not all, but mostly black cast, it did relatively well. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Miss J, and I'll come back with you guys with another psychic reading. Mwah. Bye.